Hey everyone, and welcome to the channel. Join us as we dive into the world of Disastrous Necromancer, where we'll unravel the mysteries of Lin Moyu's quest to become the strongest. From hidden secrets to epic battles, we're here to give you an exclusive look at the story before anyone else. If you're a fan of fantasy, necromancers, or just love a good adventure, you're in the right place. Don't forget to like, comment, and share to support the channel, and make sure you hit that subscribe button so you never miss a chapter. Let's start the journey.
This Buddha, wielding a Vajra pestle, with a lotus of fire on his head, came over angrily but ended up fleeing in embarrassment, not even daring to fart. Although his life was spared, he lost a precious substitute treasure. Such treasures are rare and valuable. This time, he failed to save the person, but instead lost a priceless treasure, suffering losses on both sides. Finally, the few remaining Buddha clan god sovereigns caught up with him. In total, there were 6 Buddhas, with the strongest one likely reaching the high rank, equivalent to the 7th rank of a human clan god sovereign, not easy to deal with. However, Lin Moyu was not afraid. If they really fought, he could slay them all at some cost. Lin Moyu's expression was cold. What, are you planning to avenge the Great Golden Buddha? For the Great Golden Buddha, the highest-ranking Buddha among the 6 spoke loudly. Amitabha Buddha, why did you kill the Great Golden Buddha? Lin Moyu laughed lightly. He attacked me first. As he spoke, Lin Moyu glanced at the Golden Eagle clan god sovereign mount under his feet. The Buddhas basically understood why. Although they had joined the Buddha clan, they still retained habits from their original clans. Seeing their former clansmen being trampled underfoot like a mount naturally angered them. But I told you to stop earlier, why didn't you stop? The Vajra pestle Buddha angrily shouted. Now that he had companions to help, he had the courage to speak up. Lin Moyu looked at him like he was an idiot. Did you chant too many Buddhist scriptures and become stupid? You told me to stop, so I have to stop? Who do you think you are? You think you're an ancient Buddha, and I have to stop just because you said so? Have your ancient Buddhas come and talk to me. Lin Moyu was extremely domineering, not giving him any face at all. A mere god king dared to ask the ancient Buddhas to come and talk to him. He was slapping the Buddha clan in the face, hard. The faces of the Buddhas showed anger, and the leading Buddha said in a low voice, Sir, have you considered the consequences? Lin Moyu laughed coldly. Are you threatening me? Who gave you the guts to threaten me? Do you believe that if you dare to act, a saint will charge into your Buddha clan tomorrow? The faces of the Buddhas changed drastically. Lin Moyu had previously mentioned ancient Buddhas, and now he was talking about saints. It was unknown whether this guy was simply audacious or truly had an extraordinary identity. At this moment, powerful auras flew over from afar. Lin Moyu glanced over. All right, now it's really impossible to fight. The newcomers were human clan god sovereigns, and there was more than one of them. 7 human clan god sovereigns flew over, with the leading one's aura being stronger than the Buddha's. His pressure permeated the starry sky, firmly suppressing the Buddhas. From the pressure, Lin Moyu judged that the other party's strength should be at the 8th rank of god sovereign, not quite reaching the 9th rank. Forbidden Buddha, long time no see. The newcomer smiled and greeted the leading Buddha. The Forbidden Buddha chanted a Buddha's name, slightly bowing, Benefactor Yu Chengfeng, long time no see. Upon hearing the name, Lin Moyu knew that this person should be from the Yu family. Not only was he from the Yu family, but those who came with him were also from the Yu family. They had similar attire, all bearing the same markings. Even their appearances and demeanors were somewhat alike. Yu Chengfeng's eyes were smiling, but they carried a killing intent, as if he would attack the Forbidden Buddha if he said the wrong thing. It was evident that although they knew each other, their relationship was not good. The Forbidden Buddha's eyes flickered, and he shook his head. This is just a misunderstanding. We didn't intend to do anything. We'll take our leave first. After speaking, the Forbidden Buddha led his group away. Watching them disappear from sight, Yu Chengfeng finally looked at Lin Moyu. You must be Mr. Lin. Lin Moyu bowed. Greetings, seniors. Yu Chengfeng and the others quickly dispersed, avoiding Lin Moyu's courtesy. Yu Chengfeng smiled bitterly. I've been instructed that she and Mr. Lin are good friends. How can we accept Mr. Lin's courtesy? Lin Moyu felt a bit helpless. All right then, Senior Yu Chengfeng, why did you come here? Yu Chengfeng said, we sensed the aura of our clansmen and came to take a look. We didn't expect to coincidentally meet you, Mr. Lin. I don't know what happened earlier, but why did you clash with the Buddha clan? Lin Moyu briefly recounted the earlier events, leaving everyone present stunned. In their eyes, Lin Moyu was a genuine god king. They didn't understand why the ancestor would befriend a god king. Now they realized that this was no ordinary god king but a top-tier genius. The ancestor Yu befriended Lin Moyu because she believed Lin Moyu would eventually grow to the same level as her. Now it seemed highly possible. A god king slaying a god sovereign, and even a second-rank god sovereign. But looking at Lin Moyu's mount, it didn't seem so strange anymore. Yu Chengfeng and the others accompanied Lin Moyu. Lin Moyu put away his mount, as they were now close to their destination and no longer needed the Golden Eagle Clan God Sovereign's space leap ability. Moreover, there would be many Golden Eagle Clan God Sovereigns at their destination. Although he wasn't afraid, there was no need to invite trouble. Those who came here all aimed for the water of myriad colors, not to fight to the death. Even if they had to fight, they should save their energy for competing for the water of myriad colors instead of engaging in meaningless conflicts. There were not only the human clan and the Golden Eagle clan here, but if the two clans fought fiercely, it would only benefit other races. Yu Chengfeng was very polite, introducing the situation here to Lin Moyu. The black tide surges, bringing some of the water of myriad colors from the deep space to the surface. The places where it appears are not fixed, but there are usually precursors. In the areas where the water of myriad colors appears, there will be anomalies. We just need to follow the anomalies to find the water of myriad colors. The anomalies affect a wide range, which will attract many competitors, and battles are inevitable. At that time, we will do our best to assist Mr. Lin in obtaining the water of myriad colors. Yu Chengfeng clearly wanted to get closer to Lin Moyu, assisting Lin Moyu in obtaining the water of myriad colors, even willing to give up his own chance to obtain it. Lin Moyu knew that if they obtained the water of myriad colors, they would certainly be rewarded, and the reward would not be small. But now they were willing to give up the reward. Lin Moyu smiled, "Senior, you're too kind. As far as I know, the water of myriad colors often appears in multiple waves." Yu Chengfeng nodded. Indeed, the water of myriad colors generally does not appear alone. The water of myriad colors will appear in several waves, with each wave containing 5 to 7 drops, totaling around 100 drops. But what we can obtain is only a dozen or so. This was Yu Chengfeng's experience from many years of coming to obtain the water of myriad colors. No single clan could monopolize the water of myriad colors. If they obtained too much, they would be attacked by the others. Lin Moyu thought for a moment. "I have a suggestion. I think the seniors can proceed according to your original plan. I believe you have experience in obtaining the water of myriad colors. With the seniors present, at least we will have a baseline amount of the water of myriad colors. As for me, let me act alone. Whether I can obtain the water of myriad colors or not will depend on my own luck. Even if I can't obtain the water of myriad colors, it doesn't matter. As long as the seniors have a harvest, it's enough. If I do have a harvest, it will just be an unexpected bonus." Lin Moyu spoke in an extremely polite manner. The god sovereigns of the Yu family all found his words very pleasing. They did have a lot of experience. As long as they took action, they would definitely be able to harvest a good amount of the water of myriad colors. However, Madame Yu had previously said that if they encountered Lin Moyu, they must ensure his safety at all costs. Madame Yu even said that Lin Moyu's safety was more important than obtaining the water of myriad colors. Yu Chengfeng still had some hesitation because the ancestor had instructed them. But if they really had to give up the water of myriad colors, he felt somewhat reluctant. Lin Moyu saw his concerns. "Senior, you don't need to worry about my safety. I have sufficient ability to protect myself. As long as the boundary realm doesn't take action, no one can kill me." Lin Moyu actually had another half sentence that he didn't say. Even if the boundary realm took action, they wouldn't be able to kill him in a short time. He still had the life-saving trump card given by the great figure Song Jia from the Netherworld realm, which could allow him to escape to ascend even from the hands of the boundary realm. Seeing Lin Moyu insist with such confidence, Yu Chengfeng could only choose to believe him. Yu Chengfeng advised, "If there is any danger, immediately call for help. We will rush over at the fastest speed." Lin Moyu smiled slightly. "Rest assured, I wish the seniors a bountiful harvest." In the core of the Divine City Star Domain, the big shots of the boundary realm sat and discussed their cultivation insights. For them, closed-door cultivation no longer held much meaning. The gains from sitting and discussing would be greater than cultivating alone. The principle of "a stone from another mountain can polish jade" was fully manifested at this moment. Sometimes, through discussion, one could gain insights. A blue ice phoenix flew over from the starry sky, arriving in front of everyone in just a few flashes. Lin Lao laughed. "Madame Yu, has the little friend Lin gone to the dark void?" Madame Yu nodded. "He has gone. I don't know if he will have any harvest." Lin Lao said, "Little friend Lin's purpose in going is not just the water of myriad colors, but that well." Madame Yu said in a low voice, "It's not that easy to obtain. Strength, opportunity, and luck are all indispensable. Lin Lao laughed. We still have to try. I want to use the water of myriad colors to brew tea and drink it. Madame Yu glanced at him. Then you can just wait. In the central palace of the human divine city, the conversation between Holy Sovereign Hao and Holy Sovereign Tian was still ongoing. After Holy Sovereign Tian's 100-year spiritual journey ended, he organized his thoughts and needed to share what he had seen and the insights he had gained for discussion with Holy Sovereign Hao. This had happened more than once, and each time, it took a long time. At this moment, Holy Sovereign Hao's ears twitched slightly, and he revealed a faint smile. Little friend Lin has gone to the dark void. Holy Sovereign Tian asked, the water of myriad colors? Holy Sovereign Hao nodded. It just so happens that the black tide has appeared, and he just so happened to go there, so let him try it out. Holy Sovereign Tian shook his head and sighed lightly. It's difficult. When we were young, we also went, but we didn't succeed in obtaining it. Holy Sovereign Hao took a sip of tea, his tone slowing down and becoming slightly lower. Indeed, it's very difficult. Opportunity, strength, and luck are all indispensable, so I'm just letting him try it out, without any demands. We didn't even tell him about that. Well, let everything happen naturally. His words were similar to Madame Yu's. Let everything happen naturally. Holy Sovereign Tian's gaze flickered slightly. Although we say to let it happen naturally, we still need to make some preparations. Some people's hands are not clean. Holy Sovereign Hao laughed lightly. Old Kill has already gone. Don't worry. Upon hearing that Old Kill had already gone, Holy Sovereign Tian couldn't help but smile. Not bad, not bad. With Old Kill there, there's nothing to worry about. In the dark void, Lin Moyu officially entered the area where the water of myriad colors was gushing forth. The gushing area was about 10 billion kilometers in diameter. Compared to the dark void's diameter of over 10 million light years, the gushing area was just a tiny, insignificant dot. But this small area had an influence spanning dozens of light years. At the center of the gushing area, countless colors shone through, layer upon layer, like waves rolling and surging. At the same time, springs of water continuously gushed forth from within, with water of various colors that were indescribable. However, whether it was the waves or the springs, they were manifestations of laws, not real existences. They scattered into the starry sky and quickly disappeared, leaving no trace. Within the gushing area, Lin Moyu could clearly feel the tremors coming from space. The entire space was twisting, as if something was about to burst out from the deepest layers of space. The power of the black tide was gathering and concentrating here, like a volcanic eruption, squeezing out things from the deepest layers of space. It was said that in the deepest layers of space, there were many strange and bizarre things. Once, a powerful magical treasure had gushed forth from the gushing area. That magical treasure surpassed the God's sovereign realm and even possessed intelligence. At that time, it caused countless people to fight for it. A magical treasure surpassing the God's sovereign realm was extremely rare, its value incalculable, and everyone wanted to obtain it. But in the end, no one could get it. Those who approached the magical treasure were all slain by it, with only one high-ranked God's sovereign surviving with injuries. In the end, the magical treasure left on its own. Space has many layers. Only those who have mastered the laws of space can freely travel through the various layers of space. To enter the deepest layers of space, one must reach the boundary realm and transform the laws of space into rules. Currently, only the starry skyfish race has the possibility of achieving this. Even with Holy Sovereign Hao's abilities, it is impossible. It seems the deepest layers of space are buried with countless secrets. If there is an opportunity in the future, I must go and take a look. The power of the black tide grew stronger and stronger, and the tremors in space became more and more violent. The water of myriad colors was about to emerge, and the god sovereigns in the gushing area all became vigilant. From various races, over 100 god sovereigns simultaneously focused their attention, and their immense god sovereign auras converged in the starry sky. Lin Moyu was among the many god sovereigns, standing out like a sore thumb. A god king among god sovereigns was perplexing. Many god sovereigns' gazes were focused on Lin Moyu, looking at this anomaly. Lin Moyu didn't care at all. His ability to be here was based on his strength, not his realm. A god sovereign of the demon race was very close to Lin Moyu, only 100 kilometers away. With disdain, he said, "Are you human clan out of people? You actually let a god king come here. Are you here to be cannon fodder?" From his aura, he was only at the second rank of god sovereign. From his appearance, his entire body was enveloped in raging flames, likely from the hell lineage of the demon race. Lin Moyu looked at him. "Who are you?" The demon race god sovereign arrogantly raised his head. "I am the Crimson Fire god sovereign." Crimson Fire? Lin Moyu was stunned. This guy was also called Crimson Fire. He had even impersonated Crimson Fire before. In terms of appearance, Crimson Fire was much better than this guy. The Crimson Fire God Sovereign snorted coldly. What kind of look is that, brat? Lin Moyu shook his head lightly. Nothing. Crimson Fire God Sovereign, I've remembered you. I'll kill you first when I have the chance. The Crimson Fire God Sovereign was stunned for half a second before bursting into loud laughter. Kid, you're so arrogant. It seems you don't know the difference between a God King and a God Sovereign. I can kill you with just a flick of my finger. Lin Moyu said in a low voice. It seems you also don't know the difference between God Kings. The Crimson Fire God Sovereign was so angry that he laughed. I'll just crush you first. The water of myriad colors hasn't appeared yet, so it won't take much effort to crush you. As he spoke, he was about to take action. Suddenly, he looked towards Lin Moyu's back. Colorful hues blossomed in the starry sky, accompanied by strange auras flying out from the gushing area. The colors didn't bloom from just one point but from 7 different places. The laws of water reached their pinnacle, and the starry sky became extremely moist, as if submerged in an ocean. Immediately after, the water of myriad colors gushed forth from the radiant light. The water of myriad colors did not slowly emerge but was sprayed out by a tremendous force. Lin. Therefore, this place is called the gushing area, which is quite fitting. The water of myriad colors is only the size of a fist, emitting a hazy glow and an infinite array of colors as it sprays out. At the moment they saw the water of myriad colors, many god sovereigns were momentarily dazed. The real water of myriad colors has a greater impact than the projection cast by Madame Yu. Lin Moyu's eyes narrowed slightly, and he instantly transformed into a stream of light, rushing out to grab the water of myriad colors. As he moved, many god sovereigns with powerful souls also took action. A total of 7 drops of the water of myriad colors were sprayed out simultaneously, and the god sovereigns each chose their targets and began to compete. Although Lin Moyu's cultivation was the lowest, his reaction was not slow at all. He almost instantly caught up with the water of myriad colors. Go back. A sharp sword light swept over. If Lin Moyu continued to reach out, he would undoubtedly be struck by the sword light. A god sovereign's attack, if it hit Lin Moyu, a mere god king, he would surely die. Lin Moyu was well prepared. A golden body talisman appeared in his hand, which he activated forcefully. A golden armor appeared, blocking the sword light. With a loud crash, both the armor and the sword light shattered simultaneously. At this moment, Lin Moyu took out another golden body talisman and activated it instantly. Just then, a flaming fist came from behind. The golden armor appeared again, colliding with the flaming fist. Once again, both shattered. Lin Moyu then took out a third golden body talisman and activated it. At this moment, he was very close to the water of myriad colors, just a step away. You seek death. A golden light appeared in his vision. A god sovereign from the Golden Eagle clan had arrived before Lin Moyu, slashing down with a golden war blade. At the same time, a golden river of laws poured down, transforming into countless golden lights, all slashing down together. This strike reached the 3rd rank of god sovereign, stronger than the previous 2 attacks. The golden body talisman couldn't block it. The space around Lin Moyu twisted, and 2 massive legion commanders appeared beside him. They swung their war blades, blocking the strike for Lin Moyu. The 2 legion commanders were sent flying but were not injured and quickly returned to the fight. Above their heads, a river of laws appeared, with the faint sound of legion roars coming from within. Before summoning them, Lin Moyu had already placed the Bone Dragon and Death Knight into the river of laws, directly activating the Dominion skill. As the strongest defensive units in the Undead Legion, killing the legion commanders was not easy for those of the same rank. The legion commanders entangled the Golden Eagle clan god sovereign. However, being blocked by the Golden Eagle clan god sovereign, the distance between Lin Moyu and the water of myriad colors increased again. At this moment, the Crimson Fire god sovereign had already caught up to Lin Moyu. Above his head appeared a river of laws filled with flames. In an instant, the starry sky turned into a sea of fire. Lin Moyu's entire body shone with golden light, and the golden body talisman once again transformed into golden armor, blocking the sea of fire. However, cracks quickly appeared in the golden armor. Facing a god sovereign who had mobilized the power of the river of laws, the golden body talisman was somewhat insufficient. Burned to death, the Crimson Fire god sovereign revealed a cruel smile. Lin Moyu ignored the Crimson Fire god sovereign and continued to rush towards the water of myriad colors. At the same time, a large stack of golden body talismans appeared in his hand. As soon as the golden armor shattered, he activated another one. Each golden body talisman could buy him about 2 seconds. The Crimson Fire god sovereign was stunned, exclaiming, "How can there be so many?" Lin Moyu ignored him. In front of him, sword light flickered as a god sovereign stepped on a sword, rushing towards the water of myriad colors. Lin Moyu recognized him. He was the one who had slashed at him earlier, a god sovereign from the Hundred Faces clan. The Hundred Faces clan was neither strong nor weak. From birth, they possessed 100 different appearances and body types. After reaching adulthood, they could freely switch between these forms, hence the name Hundred Faces clan. At this moment, the god sovereign from the Hundred Faces clan looked humanoid but was very short, only about a meter tall. He stepped on a flying sword, surpassing Lin Moyu with astonishing speed, rushing towards the water of myriad colors. Just as he was about to touch the water of myriad colors, the sword light suddenly surged, and the god sovereign from the Hundred Faces clan was sent flying. As the sword light slashed out, a black shadow appeared within it. The black shadow wore a cloak, a god sovereign from the Shadow clan. Unnoticed, the god sovereign from the Shadow clan had already reached the water of myriad colors. If not for the arrival of the god sovereign from the Hundred Faces clan, he would have succeeded. Lin Moyu was not surprised at all. He had already seen the god sovereign from the Shadow clan. At this moment, he was connected to the undead vision, and the soul flames were clearly visible in his sight, making it impossible for anyone to hide. The god sovereign from the Shadow clan retreated within the swordlight, temporarily losing the opportunity to seize the water of myriad colors. At this moment, several more god sovereigns arrived from different directions. The Golden Eagle clan god sovereign roared, his entire body bursting with golden light. He suddenly broke free from the entanglement of the Legion commanders and rushed towards the water of myriad colors with astonishing speed. Among all the races, the god sovereigns of the Golden Eagle clan were the fastest. Once he got it, it would be difficult for others to take it back. Lin Moyu pointed his finger, and a red light flashed. Fusion spell, time curse. The Golden Eagle clan god sovereign let out a miserable scream, his speed suddenly slowing down. The intense pain in his soul was unbearable. Lin Moyu had reached the 7th rank of God King. Although he couldn't harm a god sovereign, he could make a god sovereign experience soul-level pain. The water of myriad colors is mine. At this moment, a god sovereign from the Flying Python clan reached the water of myriad colors and opened his mouth to swallow it. Several white sword lights flashed, fiercely stabbing into his mouth. The sword light pierced through his mouth, and the god sovereign from the Flying Python clan retreated as if electrocuted. 10 skeleton god generals appeared beside Lin Moyu, attacking the various god sovereigns. They didn't aim to defeat the god sovereigns of other races, just to entangle them for a moment. Lin Moyu accelerated again, rushing towards the water of myriad colors. The Crimson Fire god sovereign was close behind, his river of laws pouring down a sea of fire, continuously burning Lin Moyu. However, Lin Moyu had too many golden body talismans, one after another, seemingly endless. The skeleton god generals blocked the Crimson Fire god sovereign, swinging their sword energy to shield Lin Moyu from him. Yet lost, the Crimson Fire god sovereign roared in anger, the sea of fire growing even more intense, but it had no effect. The skeleton god generals were also at the 2nd rank of god sovereign, not weaker than him, fearless of death and pain, with extremely fierce sword energy. On the contrary, the Crimson Fire god sovereign had to be extremely cautious of the bone swords of the skeleton god generals. The skeleton god generals directly adopted a strategy of trading injuries for injuries, lives for lives, making him extremely frustrated. Lin Moyu got closer to the water of myriad colors again. He only needed to reach out to grasp it. At this moment, a layer of black mist enveloped him. The god sovereign from the Shadow clan used a secret technique to suddenly appear in front of Lin Moyu. A dagger slashed towards Lin Moyu's neck. The golden armor shattered under the dagger's strike, which was incredibly powerful. Lin Moyu reacted quickly. He was well prepared, and a god sovereign's head appeared in his hand, instantly turning to ashes. Stellar level spell, corpse explosion. Boom. With a loud explosion, the god sovereign from the Shadow clan was blown away, screaming as he flew back. The Shadow clan was not strong in defense and not good at frontal combat. They excelled at stealth attacks but suffered a fierce counterattack from Lin Moyu. His body was blown apart, losing half his life. With no more obstacles, Lin Moyu grabbed the water of myriad colors. The water of myriad colors struggled violently in his palm. As a material of the boundary realm, it was not so easily subdued. Lin Moyu knew how to deal with it, using his soul power to suppress the water of myriad colors. At this moment, a yellow light appeared above his head, and a high mountain appeared out of thin air. This god sovereign had been hiding in the dark, waiting until now, when Lin Moyu began to subdue the water of myriad colors, to make his move. "I've been waiting for you," Lin Moyu chuckled, having already discovered him with his undead vision. This was a god sovereign from the Sand Clan, using a treasure that resembled a sand dune. The treasure transformed into a high mountain of sand, pressing down from above. Space twisted and shattered layer by layer. This sand dune was a god sovereign level treasure, its weight immeasurable, even space couldn't withstand it. Lin Moyu remained unflustered, and the bone hell expanded rapidly. The bone hell enveloped the surroundings, and upon being struck by the sand dune, it instantly marked it. Lin Moyu locked onto the opponent's soul, and 4 Golden Eagle Clan God Sovereign slaves charged out. 2 of the Golden Eagle Clan God Sovereign slaves collided with the sand dune treasure, sending it flying, but they were also knocked back. The other 2 directly entangled the Sand Clan God Sovereign, engaging in a fierce battle. The bone hell almost enveloped all the surrounding God Sovereigns, marking each one. While subduing the water of myriad colors, Lin Moyu coldly said, "It's time to start killing. I said I'd kill you first, so I'll kill you first." He looked at the Crimson Fire God Sovereign, and over 100 skeleton God generals appeared beside him. The skeleton God generals almost instantly surrounded the Crimson Fire God Sovereign, their sword energy crisscrossing, tearing him apart. The Crimson Fire God Sovereign screamed continuously, trying to break through multiple times, but was blocked by the skeleton God generals each time. He was only a second-rank God Sovereign, facing over 100 skeleton God generals of the same rank. There was no chance of survival. Above the skeleton God generals' heads appeared a river of laws, filled with white bones, looking extremely eerie. White bones fell from the river of laws, covering the skeleton God generals in a layer of white light, further enhancing their combat power. In less than a minute, the seemingly powerful Crimson Fire God Sovereign was torn apart by the 100 skeleton God generals. Lin Moyu kept his word. He said he'd kill him first, so he killed him first. The death of the Crimson Fire God Sovereign shocked all the other God Sovereigns. In the battle for the water of myriad colors, God Sovereigns often got injured, and occasionally one would die. But to die so quickly and so early was very rare. What are those things? Are they human clan puppets? Why are there God Sovereign level puppets? How can a God King control so many puppets? His soul is very strong, able to subdue even the water of myriad colors, at least a 4th-rank medium soul. This is a top-tier genius of the human clan. Run, those puppets are coming. The God Sovereigns quickly discussed. Seeing the skeleton God generals coming after killing the Crimson Fire God Sovereign, they scattered in fear. Several God Sovereigns broke free from their entanglements and fled into the distance. The Sand Clan God Sovereign was entangled by the 4 Golden Eagle Clan God Sovereign slaves, unable to escape. The Golden Eagle Clan was known for their speed, and once entangled, they were a headache for any race. The Shadow Clan God Sovereign was about to escape when another explosion occurred on his body. Once again, a corpse exploded on him, this time using the fresh corpse of the Crimson Fire God Sovereign. In the explosion, the Shadow Clan God Sovereign died instantly, without even a scream. The Sand Clan God Sovereign's face changed drastically, despair appearing in his eyes. Lin Moyu did not disappoint him. The skeleton God generals had already surrounded him, and the outcome was already decided. The water of myriad colors stopped struggling and was finally subdued. Lin Moyu put it away and looked into the distance. This time, 7 drops of the water of myriad colors appeared, and he had taken 1, leaving 6 still being contested. The air was filled with the scent of battle, and powerful energy surged. The nearest battlefield was only 5 million kilometers away from Lin Moyu. Judging by their fierce contest, Lin Moyu could easily join in. However, Lin Moyu did not go there. Instead, he looked elsewhere. At the place where the water of myriad colors had gushed out, there was a faint fist-sized hole. The hole was well hidden, with various colors emanating from it, blending with the starry sky. Even a God Sovereign would find it hard to notice its existence. But under the soul eye of the boundary realm, the hole was clearly visible. Soul power surged, and the soul eye fully opened, peering into the hole. Lin Moyu saw layers of folds, forming a passage leading deep inside. The space was shattered by the water of myriad colors, exposing the deepest part. What is this? Lin Moyu's eyes narrowed as he saw infinite colors inside. These colors came from the water of myriad colors. Looking more closely, he was even more shocked. Inside, there was a well. The water of myriad colors was gushing out from this well. To be precise, the black tide surged, creating pressure in the deep space. The pressure didn't just squeeze out the water of myriad colors but the well itself. The gushing water of myriad colors was just a drop, but the well contained countless drops. It was hard to estimate how many drops there were, at least tens of thousands, maybe even more. If I could get this well. A thought arose in Lin Moyu's mind. Although it seemed unrealistic, it didn't seem impossible either. Since seeing this well filled with the water of myriad colors, Lin Moyu lost interest in the gushing drops. He began to think about how to obtain the well. Even the nearby Sand Clan god sovereign, still in battle, was ignored. Killing a god sovereign was a small matter, left to the skeleton god generals. To refine the water of myriad colors, soul power is needed. To refine this well filled with the water of myriad colors, soul power is definitely needed too. I have a boundary realm soul, plus the talent giant tree and the 9-colored dragon soul crystal, which can continuously restore soul power. Soul power shouldn't be a problem. The key issue is how to reach the well. The well is in the deepest part of the space, and ordinary methods won't work. It's said that only those who have mastered the rules of space in the boundary realm can reach it. I wonder if the laws of space will work. Maybe I can try. With a thought, the sound of Buddha chants reached his ears. The Buddha Kingdom Lich appeared beside him, and Lin Moyu simultaneously used the True Sight technique. The True Sight technique invoked the laws of fate, showing future scenes. Using the well as the focal point, the scene had not fully formed before it shattered. Is the well's existence too mysterious? Even the laws of fate can't depict it. Lin Moyu had a vague understanding of why it failed. The well's existence was mysterious and elusive. But this only strengthened his resolve to obtain the well. He carefully observed the other god sovereigns and found that none of them had noticed the hole where the water of myriad colors gushed out. This indicated that the other god sovereigns hadn't discovered the well's existence. Lin Moyu calculated the time from the gushing of the water of myriad colors to the closing of the hole. The sound of screams reached his ears. After 5 minutes of resistance, the Sand Clan god sovereign finally died under the siege of the skeleton god generals. Lin Moyu didn't care. He continued calculating the time. As time passed, the remaining 6 drops of the water of myriad colors gradually found their owners. The Yu family obtained a drop of the water of myriad colors, while the Demon Clan, Golden Eagle Clan, and Buddha Clan each obtained a drop. The other 3 drops also found their respective owners, but Lin Moyu didn't care about that. In his calculations, the hole finally closed. 20 minutes, the hole will close in 20 minutes. He wasn't just looking at the hole in front of him but also at the other holes. The closing time for all 7 holes was the same, 20 minutes. Lin Moyu pondered his plan. 20 minutes should be enough. To be safe, I'll stay inside for a maximum of 15 minutes. I must return after 15 minutes. I don't know what the deepest part of the space is like, whether there will be other dangers. This is a variable, so I need to be cautious. No matter what, I have to try. Lin Moyu took a deep breath and made up his mind. He stood still with his eyes closed, quietly sensing the spatial distortions under the black tide, waiting for the next wave of gushing. The skeleton god generals surrounded him, protecting him. Lin Moyu suddenly felt several sharp gazes fall on him, as if they had substance. He felt as if his soul was being locked onto. Opening his eyes, he saw 9 Golden Eagle Clan god sovereigns staring at him with unfriendly eyes. They were still far away and hadn't approached. Lin Moyu roughly understood the situation and didn't mind. Among the 9 Golden Eagle Clan god sovereigns, 1 was a high-rank god sovereign, while the other 8 ranged from the 2nd to the 5th rank of god sovereign. If a fight broke out, it would be troublesome, but there was no need to be afraid. The high-rank god sovereign would be hard to kill, but the others could be dealt with. Lin Moyu glanced at them indifferently and said no more. On the other side, the Demon Clan god sovereigns noticed this and sneered. The Golden Eagle Clan and the Demon Clan were enemies. Seeing the Human Clan and the Golden Eagle Clan in conflict, they were happy to watch. They hoped both sides would suffer, so they could take advantage. Lin Moyu's previous performance had been noticed by many god sovereigns. A god king possessing such combat power and so many god sovereign level puppets shocked everyone. Whether Lin Moyu relied on his own strength or the powerful combat power of his puppets, they had to admit he was a terrifying genius. A truly top-tier, terrifying genius. If possible, everyone present, except for the Human Clan, wanted to kill Lin Moyu. No one wanted to see such a genius rise in the Human Clan. The intentions of the god sovereigns from various races were clear, and an invisible killing intent was spreading. The Yu family members looked worried, concerned for Lin Moyu. Yu Chengfeng whispered, "No matter what, we must protect Mr. Lin." "Understood, we will protect Mr. Lin with our lives." Mr. Lin said he has a trump card, so we don't need to worry too much. The gushing temporarily calmed down, but beneath the seemingly calm surface, a more dangerous crisis was hidden. For now, all the races were waiting for the water of myriad colors to appear. Once the battle for the water of myriad colors ended, they would undoubtedly target Lin Moyu. Suddenly, a voice broke the silence. I know who he is, he's Lin Moyu. Lin Moyu. Dozens of eyes lit up. The name Lin Moyu had been circulating among the various races in recent years. As god sovereigns of various races, they had heard of him. So it's him, the one the human clan calls the second war god. I thought the human clan was just boasting, but it seems they weren't exaggerating. This guy is indeed strong. If he grows, he might disrupt the balance among the races. If the human clan produces a second war god, all the races will be wiped out. Even if they survive, life won't be easy. So I suggest we kill him before he grows. The god sovereigns discussed openly, not caring about Lin Moyu's feelings as they debated his life and death. No matter how strong Lin Moyu was, he was just a god king. They had seen his puppets, which were only at the second or third rank of god sovereign. Facing a high-rank god sovereign, Lin Moyu had no chance of survival. So they were fearless and unconcerned. Some god sovereigns sneered and retreated. That's your problem with the human clan. We have no conflict with the human clan. Even if the human clan becomes strong, they won't harm us. That's right, your enmity with the human clan is your business. We don't want to provoke the human clan. If you want to act, do it yourselves. Don't drag us into it. The human clan was a powerful race, one of the strongest. Many races didn't want to provoke the human clan. Lin Moyu ignored their words, still quietly sensing the darkness and the spatial fluctuations. He heard the god sovereigns' discussions but didn't care. If they really wanted to fight, he wouldn't be afraid. If they wanted to kill him, they had to get past his undead army first. Just the 50 million second-rank god sovereign skeleton god generals would keep them busy for days. Each skeleton god general had 5 chances to revive. And he could keep summoning them. Once he activated his original spell, the soul-shooting bow could kill high-rank god sovereigns. In half a day, the ancient talisman Jade Piece could also kill high-rank god sovereigns. With Yu Chengfeng and others present, combined with his undead army, it was uncertain who would kill whom. The final result would likely be the high-rank god sovereigns escaping, while all the lower-rank god sovereigns would die here. The spatial fluctuations under the black tide suddenly intensified, and Lin Moyu could feel a massive force accumulating. It's starting. The second wave of gushing was about to begin, and Lin Moyu began preparing to execute his plan. All the god sovereigns sensed the spatial fluctuations and fell silent. The immediate priority was not to kill Lin Moyu but to collect the water of myriad colors. In the face of immediate benefits, Lin Moyu's issue was temporarily set aside. Everything would be decided after the battle for the water of myriad colors. The spatial fluctuations under the black tide grew stronger, and colorful lights appeared, marking the specific locations where the water of myriad colors would appear in this wave. All the god sovereigns moved towards their chosen positions. Yu Chengfeng and his group also targeted a position. With their combined strength, their chances of obtaining the water of myriad colors were high. The god sovereigns from various races made similar moves, and another battle was about to begin. This time, Lin Moyu remained motionless. He was 300,000 kilometers away from the nearest gushing point. From a distance, it seemed like Lin Moyu was the only one left in the starry sky. What is he planning? Is he giving up? Maybe he's planning to run while we're fighting. If he doesn't run now, he won't have a chance later. The god sovereigns from various races sneered at Lin Moyu, curious to see how he would escape. Yu Chengfeng and his group also watched Lin Moyu, but they believed he wouldn't run. Lin Moyu didn't seem like the type to retreat in the face of difficulty. Instead, he seemed like the type to charge into danger. Given the current situation, Lin Moyu must have anticipated it. He didn't have to come, but he did. And Madame Yu must have anticipated this situation. Clearly, Madame Yu had confidence in Lin Moyu. Since that was the case, they didn't need to worry too much. The light flashed, and the water of myriad colors, with its hazy glow, gushed out again. This time, 8 drops appeared.